Well, I do believe a little bit in momentum. I think there's some kind of intangible there that you feel in the locker room. I like the way we started the game. It's the first period was good. You get the first goal again, very big. We took a big dip in the second period, but again, Cal Heater was very good. Made some big stops in the second period and got us through it. We got ourselves going a little bit better in the third again.
How much does having a performance like that, or like the last three actually, out of Heater kind of help when you're having a down period like that to turn it around?
Well, you have to have goaltending. That doesn't matter what level you're at, but when you're in a situation where you got a lot of young players in the lineup, there's going to be some breakdowns, some mistakes, and that's part of the process of figuring that all out as players. And then you got to have your goaltender that's going to be able to clean up some of that stuff. And the last couple of games he's played, he's been good at it.
I thought he maybe didn't do as good a job controlling rebounds as he did last night, for example, but he kind of recovered really well from it.
They play a lot of East-West hockey, and it's very difficult to control the rebounds when you're playing that kind of a game. So that's up to us, I think, in front of them. We need to be a little bit sharper and jumping on loose pucks, recovering those, and getting things going the other way, or just securing more pucks in situations where it got a little hectic.
I know you're a big believer in shot mentality, but a game like this, where you were very clearly outshot, however, you've got your goaltending set up and you got the 2 goals early when it counted. I know you like to see lots of shots, but is this a case where maybe the rest of the game kind of covered that up?
Well, when you get a 2-0 lead on anybody in any building, the big push is going to come. And they're a very good hockey club. They've got a lot of speed and quickness, a lot of composure, making plays that we talked about already with the East-West game. And, they played probably their best hockey that they could have played in the second period, and they took it to us. And that again is where your goaltender has to be very good, and he was. He got us through it. And at the end of the day, we end up finding a way to get another goal when it was a 2-1 game to win it. So that's a learning experience, and that's what you have to do in those situations.
I know we talked about momentum, but you look at it was a 6-game winless streak, and now a 3-game winning streak. Turned on a dime right there.
Yeah, I don't look at it as a winless 6-game winless, because we had some overtimes, we had some shootouts, and we had, we've been playing pretty good hockey. There was only the 1 game out of the 10 that we've played right now that I come away and say I'm not pleased with. I didn't like things that happened, but we didn't put points on the board for a handful of games. But you can win. You can lose playing and still play pretty well, or you can lose and play very badly, and then it's very hard to dig yourself out of it. So it didn't take a lot of corrections to get things back on track again.
Talk to me about the second period now. It was a heck of a transition game, all that speed. How do you go against an offense like that?
Well, you got to recover the puck. That's they had a real shot mentality. They had a couple of power plays, and they are the best power play in the league. So, there's going to be a lot coming at you, and you just got to get through it. I thought we could have been a little bit more alert, on our toes to recover some pucks in the second period that were up for grabs. They won those races, and we're spending more time on our end as a result of it. And then when we did get going, we looked for cute plays through the middle of the ice instead of just making the simple play, getting it in, and getting ourselves into the offensive zone and try to get things settled out and start to play in that part of the game. But we brought some of the problems on ourselves, and the other side, you got to give them some credit. They played well.
Going into tomorrow's night, what is your mentality, and what are you going to be focusing on?
Well, again, I think we're feeling good about putting points on the board, but that was a 4-point game. We're now tied with Binghamton, and we know that we have to be better. We have to clean up some of the areas that we were just talking about. So tomorrow we're going to have to come focused, and get our legs going, get our feet going, be stronger on the puck, and we're going to have to be a lot better in the game.